Top of the morning to you guys. The world is on fire. The world is on fire. And what do I mean by that? I don't think this generation, and I say generation meaning our kids in current schools now, from elementary to middle school to high school, I don't think they know what peace really looks like. Maybe even all the way up to college right now. I don't think our youth knows what peace looks like, meaning I don't know if they've seen a world where there's no arguing, no fighting. I mean that there's levels of that at the local level every day, right? Domestic, whatever. But I'm talking about just in general, like there's no protests, right? There's no political fighting. There's no religious fighting. There's no, what's going on around the world. There's no agenda fighting. There's no, you know, identifications or anything like that. There's no fighting on that level. Parents are upset. What's going on in the schools and with the kids, and as a parent, I can understand to some degree, right? We live in a different time. That's some of you are going to say that's no excuse. Some of you are going to say, hey, you're right. It's time to change. Because a lot of us that grew up, around my age and older, you grew up in a time where things were very simplistic, right? It's left or right, black or white. It's a male, female. Times have changed, right? In a lot of aspects, and I'm okay with change. I'm okay with being open-minded. I think the problem is where people feel like they're forced into a box. They're forced into having to convert when they don't want to, because remember, we live in America, right? You should have the freedom to choose whatever it is you want. I agree with that. But I think we're just too far gone. I think we're too far past redemption. And I think, in my own personal opinion, and I hope I'm wrong, but I think we're going to end up losing it all. What does that mean? Losing, what this country was built on, and some people say, well, that's not a bad thing. I think we're going to lose this war that's going on around the world. I think we're going to lose that. And I think that we're slowly losing our America as we know it. I think we're going to slowly lose those freedoms, which we are, right? There's censorship. You can't say this, you can't say that. Even when you're on social platforms, there's not really a platform that's just freedom of speech, right? Because you give it to one, you got to give it to all. And I think we can all agree we don't want freedom of speech for people that are talking hate, nonsense, talking about hurting other people in whatever manner or form. I think we can all agree none of us want to see that. There lies the issue too, is you suppress one, you have to suppress everybody, right? Even the ones that are good, not just the ones that are bad. And there's too much going on in the world that now it's too much. We're at the point of no return now. Now we just have to lose it all, crumble, fail. The system has to collapse in order for us to really rebuild. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that I'm wrong in this aspect, because I want to enjoy what's to come, which is retirement. I want to enjoy a different chapter in my life. And I think in the bottom of my soul, I think that there's some hope still, but it sure is looking grim. So, am I sad? No. Am I fearful? No. I have lived a good life up to this point. I mean, and I plan on living a good life much longer, God willing. And I can't spend all my time worrying about what's to come. I know what it was, what it once was. I know what it used to be like. And where it's at now is sad, because the kids today don't know what it was like before. They don't know what it was like growing up, is what I'm trying to say, in a time that things were not as complicated. And I can understand why people are up in my arm, up in arms, right? Trying to use code word here. And why they're frustrated and upset, because now look at the mess that we're in, because we've allowed so many ideas to be formed, and now we're kind of all feeling that we're all being put in separate different type of boxes that none of us want to be in. This is the end result, right, of fighting and arguing and debating and protesting and arguing and going to war, and it's just a mess. And I don't think, like I said, these kids today know what life is, having peace. I don't think that they understand it. I don't think that they even comprehend what having peace is, or what it's like to just be in a peaceful time and just enjoy things and go out and go to concerts, go to a ball game, hang out, right? Not worry about, oh shit, that person over there just coughed. Oh, what's going on? I think we're pretty much past that at this point. I don't think that they know. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Anyway, I just want to say my piece this morning. I wish you all a blessed day. Enjoy the peace that you have today, because tomorrow we do not know what's coming. Red out.